let's talk about being Fidelity approved. If you've been researching becoming a signing agent, you had to have come across the term being Fidelity approved. So what does that mean? Fidelity Approved actually is referencing a specific title company in America called Fidelity National Title. So Fidelity for short is one of the largest title companies in America. So it comes across all the time like, oh, are you Fidelity Approved? Remember, there's two different ways to get business: through signing services and going directly through escrow offices. That's important because you have to get Fidelity Approved for both. There's a Fidelity approval working directly with escrow companies, and there's a Fidelity approval working through signing services. So let's talk about the differences. Becoming Fidelity approved through an escrow office is a little more difficult as they have different requirements. The first requirement is to actually be sponsored by an escrow officer. So if you walk into a Fidelity office, you can't just be like, hey, I want to be Fidelity approved, because you need what they call a sponsor. So if you're out there marketing at a Fidelity office, realize that someone in that office has to basically sponsor you and give you a Fidelity approval packet. Some title companies want their own approval process. So even though you're NNA certified or you are loan signing system certified, they want to kind of collection of some of your different information to make sure you reach their criteria. So they could ask for a copy of your E&O insurance, ask you for a copy of your notary commission. They could ask you for a copy of your notary bond. They could also ask you for how long you've been a notary public. And so they have their own approval process. So Fidelity isn't only the one who asks for another level of approval, but because they're the biggest, they get most of the publicity because such. If you're going to work directly with the Fidelity office, they require to be 2 years of a notary public. So new signing agents or new notaries can't get approved because they haven't been a notary for 2 years. Now, that's 2 years of being a notary, not a signing agent. So if you happen to be a notary for 2 years, you've covered that requirement. So the being Fidelity approved is simply filling out their approval packet, which usually is a combination of getting your E&O insurance to them, your notary commission to them, your notary bond, proving you've been a notary for more than 2 years. You can usually tell that by your commission date, by the way, or if you started a new commission, you just have to show them your old commission. But really, that's all it is. That's working directly with a Fidelity title branch with direct business. You're not going through a signing service. Now, you also have to become Fidelity approved if you're going to work through a signing service, but the requirements are the same, except you do not need 2 years of being a notary public. They will let anybody who's a notary signing agent be a notary. So just like you have to get an approval packet through an escrow officer, if you want to be Fidelity approved through a signing service, you got to get an approval packet through the signing service you're working for, but the requirements are less from the standpoint of you don't need to be a notary for 2 years. So if you're going to start working for Fidelity companies as a new notary, then it's going to have to be through signing services. And then if you want to work directly with an escrow officer directly and bypass them, then all you need to do is make sure that you've been a notary for 2 years. So I hope that clears up what it means to be Fidelity approved through a signing service or direct. And if you like this information, for more tips and tricks just like this, follow my page.